Aoife, thanks so much for joining us. And we've caught you on a very busy weekend.
Yeah,
Did I hear that you've just got married?
we did. We just got married there on Saturday, so my voice is gone
You
completely.
got
I'm
married on
just,
Saturday, was it
yeah,
amazing?
it was unbelievable. It was amazing. Now we did the official thing in the north actually in April. So we already got married in April officially, and then we had our wedding essentially on Saturday. So we kind of did it a little bit backwards. But so we got married in Rathlin Island in April, and
Love
because I
Rathlin.
wanted to get married where my granddad's house, and then
Yes,
and I wanted to do it before Rathlin got busy with the tourists for
yes, of
puffins and
course.
stuff. So it was the week before the West Lighthouse had reopened for the summer,
Right.
and we got in and we had an amazing wedding, just a little small. There's only 20 of us up there,
Mhm.
and it was beautiful. We just got married up there, and then the party was always going to be in Dublin in July, so
Yes.
we got married in Vickers. Well, we got married in the Liberties, and then we had the party in Vicker Street in
Brilliant. Oh,
Dublin.
that's
So
nice, isn't it?
yeah,
That's a nice place to get
yeah.
married. Yeah, given
Well,
that.
it was, but I started as an usher there when I was 17. So I have a very strong connection to the venue, and I used to work
Mm,
to for the promoter and stuff like that. So it was amazing for me to be back and
that's
having it was
lovely. That's a
amazing.
lovely
Yeah.
full circle moment, isn't it? And so
Yeah,
exciting to be
it was
married.
amazing.
Whenever you were growing up, did you spend much time in Rathlin?
Yeah, all the time. Like it's basically my second home. It's where I would actually like to live full time
Would
if
you
I
like to
wasn't
live there?
in.
I always
I
wonder,
would.
whenever I'm there,
Yeah.
I always think, would I like to live here?
Yeah, well, I think I feel so connected to it.
Yeah.
And all my family are still there. So it's so funny because we live in Kildare. We don't live in Dublin anymore because we can't afford to live in Dublin
No,
anymore. So
nobody can.
I'm currently in Dublin in my childhood bedroom. But
Yeah.
um no, like we live in Kildare, and as much as I love Kildare, I do love living in Kildare. Like ideally my heart is in Rathlin, like so.
Yes.
But because we're musicians and because the boat, obviously, and the weather in Ireland, and
Yeah.
it's just so temperamental to get off to go to work. So, unless I decided to give up my singing career and become a remote worker, I think that's the
Well,
only way
that's
that I
it.
could
Yeah, it'd
do
be a
it.
lovely place to be. Yes, for those who don't know, the boat to Rathlin it's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's
It's
beautiful. I mean, it's definitely. I have to say because we travel a lot for music and we do get to go to a lot of places. But for me, Rathlin is one of the most beautiful places in the world, and I find like I when I'm there, like all I do is walk. I just walk the island all the time, and I find different viewscapes that I've never seen before just on
yeah,
every single walk, and you just get
yeah,
blown away by. And when the weather changes so fast over there, I get up the app for AccuWeather or whatever to see the weather,
yeah.
but it
It's
doesn't
got a
put you.
microclimate, like all of
It
those islands have
does, and you
microclimates. They're
literally
crazy,
see
aren't
it
they?
lashing rain in Ballycastle,
Yeah.
and you're like, so sunshine over in on Rathlin, like it's absolutely
The sun
beautiful.
shines. The sun always shines on Rathlin. I
It
find.
does. I mean, it can be bad. I mean, I grew up going for every summer holiday and every Easter holiday. We
Yeah.
didn't go up at Christmas because the weather was never
Yeah, it's
good
too
enough in case
unpredictable.
we couldn't make the boat. But Easter was when we would go back and then we go the summer. So I've spent many the June and July sitting inside, and we never had a TV
No.
growing up. So you had to just learn to entertain yourself on
Yeah.
Rathlin when it rains. And for me, like that's the thing. It learned me that like the rain is nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like you still go outside in the rain
Yeah, you can
because
still go outside.
otherwise
Not,
you'd
yeah.
never see daylight. Yeah, yeah.
Not that having a telly on Rathlin back in those days would have mattered because all it would have got you is Scottish
Yeah, but
television.
I managed to hook up. There is a TV up there now, and I managed to hook up an aerial, and I do get BBC Alba and BBC Scotland, and I love it. I
It's great,
absolutely
isn't it?
love it.
You're
It's
getting this
amazing.
news
Like,
live from
yeah,
Glasgow.
it's so. I mean, I just think that the BBC Alba, because I'm an Irish speaker,
Yeah.
and so being able to hear their programming and all,
I know
it's
it's mad, isn't
incredible
it?
what the
Mad.
the what the BBC has done for the language over in Scotland.
It's
So
great, isn't it?
it
It's
is
great.
amazing. Yeah,
It's
yeah, it's
great.
brilliant.
So, the Fleadh. You're coming
Yes.
north for the Fleadh. Now, have you been to the All Ireland Fleadh before?
Yes. So
Right. Tell
I've
us
been
why.
a
You
few
need to tell
times.
us. We don't know.
Oh my
We're
God.
in the dark
Okay.
here.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, this is like I'm actually coming up. I'm trying to get up for the week,
Yes.
which I've never done before for a
Yeah.
flat because a
Yeah.
flat can be very overwhelming when people don't know what they're doing. Like they're just like, this is like it is the most amazing, spectacular experience you're ever going to have because Irish music is just being played out of every corner
Everywhere.
everywhere. Like people are on the street. So like if somebody say it's just like a festival, right? You imagine a
Yeah.
festival is in your city or your town
Yeah.
and you're walking down like the street and you bump into somebody and you have an instrument and then
Mm.
all of a sudden they just start playing in the middle of the street because they
Yeah.
want a few tunes together.
Yeah.
And you just see the amount of children who are playing music. It's so incredible. And then people just dancing in the street. And then the pubs are obviously full of music. The venues are full of music, and it is just one of the most joyous. It's just full of joy, essentially. That's what it is, because that's what playing music is all about. It's about expressing your joy and
Yes.
expressing
Yes.
that feeling within you. And so you're just
Mm.
watching this around you, but
Yeah.
it's just so busy. And really, the walking around the city is the most
Just
incredible part.
observing. See, people don't really know what to expect. We've been told this fly's coming, and we're all like, I don't really know what this is. It's a bit sort of this unknown. Nobody
Well,
knows how big it's going to
I,
be,
I
or
actually don't think it's ever been in a city as big as Belfast. So
is
that's
it
why
not?
it's
Right.
so amazing. Well, it was in Derry, like, but Derry is so small when you put it all in, it was all in one little area in Derry, like.
Yeah,
So the fact that it's going to be in Belfast is so monumentous. My whole entire family are coming up because it's in
of
Belfast.
course. Yeah.
We're going because it's in
Yeah.
Belfast because it's
Yeah.
so exciting that it's there. And we know that Belfast is going to really bring it. You know what I mean? Like,
Belfast
we
is
know
really
that
good for a
Belfast are going to bring it
party.
in a massive way. Like, there's no mess in there, so it's just going to be amazing to watch. It's
Yeah.
historical and it's just something that we can't wait to be at. And we know so many people who are coming up from the south
Yeah.
and they're all going to be there playing music. And it just is one of the most spectacular events. And so for people who don't even play music, you just watch. It's really all about the kids, to be honest, because basically the Fleadh is a celebration of music. It's the All Ireland Fleadh, so it's where the
Yeah.
competitions happen. But
Yeah.
that's not the most. That's I was never in competitions growing up, like.
Yeah.
So for me, it was always being at the Fleadh for the rest of the music outside. But
Yeah.
the kids are up to be in competitions, and they're all competing to be the number one in Ireland because they all went through all of their ranks in their own counties. And
Yeah.
so the ones who've come up to be in the competitions are the best in their
And that is
counties.
serious.
Oh, it's very serious. Oh yeah, there's no
Serious.
messing like.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. And then,
if we thought that, the Irish dancing fesh mums were serious, this is going to be
oh
even more
no.
serious.
But
This is
like
serious business.
but the Cayley dance and
Mm.
All Ireland final is the most serious. You can never get a ticket. It's nearly like an All Ireland final in,
Yeah.
yesterday's All Ireland final. You can't
Yeah.
get a ticket to get to it because the Cayley dancing is and the set dancing and the Cayley bands are just number one. They're just so hard to get into. And
Yeah.
they're the best musicians in Ireland, the best dancers in Ireland. So everybody wants to see them. And then whoever wins it gets to go on the big gig rig and perform for the
For
thousands and
everybody,
thousands
which
of
is going to be
people.
in front
So
of City Hall, I believe. The big gig rig is in
yeah.
front of City Hall. And of
And like,
course, this year, because we're in the north, we are embracing northern traditions too.
yes, it's going to be amazing. And that's the thing, because the Fleadh is really all about everybody just coming together. And it's
Yeah.
not about it's about accepting everybody's culture. And so you'll
Because you
see,
will this year see a lambic
oh,
drum and you will see
oh, it's
pipers
going
and
to be
stuff. You will
amazing. But the
see
Lambic drug,
Mhm.
the talent of the Lambic drummers is just unbelievable. Like,
Mhm.
and the size of them, like, it's so
Yeah.
exciting. I remember talking to a Bowron player because I was teaching myself the Bowron for years. I only
Yeah.
started later.
Yeah.
And Ronan, he's a Bowron player, and he was like, I'm getting the Lambic drummers to come down from Belfast and play in a big, massive thing. And it was just the most powerful thing I've ever seen
Lambics
when they
are
were playing with the
immense, aren't
Bowron.
they? Yeah.
Unbelievable, like, and it's just
Immense.
it's so exciting to see so much everybody coming together, and it's really the joy of
I
music. Like,
can't
it's just
wait
the
to
joy of
see
the
the
music.
two traditions coming together because obviously in the north there's a very strong tradition
Of
of
course,
pipe bands and
yeah,
drums and
yeah,
they're going to be for the first time a lot of people from the south are going to see this,
very much
which
so,
is
and
quite
like.
interesting, isn't
the
it?
the talent it takes,
Yeah,
to be able to play instruments and to
yeah.
work on your skills, and that's really what it's showing off. It's going to be amazing.
What a
Like,
party. What a
I know
party
it's going to
it
be
is
great.
going to
Yeah,
be. So
yeah.
what are you doing specifically?
I'm performing on the 6th of August. I'm like April in my head. 6th of
I'm all over the
August
place.
in St Comgalls in Belfast.
Yes.
And I can't wait to get back because we played at St Patrick's Day out in the big square. And it was just one of the most memorable gigs that I've done in
Yeah.
Belfast. And I feel like this gig is going to be absolutely amazing. So Neve Berry, who is a Dublin singer-songwriter,
Yeah.
I've just been told this morning that she's opening for me, and I'm actually her fan. I'm actually a fan of her. I was like,
Amazing. Amazing.
I was like, oh my God, like she is incredible. And so I'm a radio presenter as well when I haven't lost my voice. And
Yeah.
I get to play her all the time on the radio because she is such an amazing singer-songwriter.
So she's
So she's
opening
going
for
to be
you.
opening the show. Yeah. And I'm going to have some
Well,
special guests. Cathal O'Curran, who plays in the band Alton. They're a
yes.
very famous traditional Irish music band. He's going to be in their band, and I'm going to have a friend of mine, Enda, get up, and my mother might be there. You never know; she might get up and
Now,
sing a
your
song.
mother, for those who don't know, your mummy is the famous Frances.
Yeah, my mother is Frances Black and my aunt is Mary. We had an unbelievable hoolie on Saturday at the wedding. They all sang as part of the Black family
Oh, I'm
on
sure they
Saturday.
did.
It
What
was
was that
amazing.
like?
But my mother has such a connection with Belfast and that's why we're going up. So we're myself and my mum are actually going up on Sunday to start the week in at the Fleadh to start. We want to go to the gig rig in Belfast City Hall for the
Yeah.
first opening concert. We can't wait because my mother
That's a
has a
really
gig.
good space, actually, because there's a
Oh,
lot
we
of
can't
room.
wait.
That's where we have, for those who don't know Belfast, that's where we have our Christmas market. There's a
Okay.
lot of space there. There's a big, and there's lots of nice bars around there. You know, if you
Oh, it's going
want
to
to
be
take a
amazing.
comfortable seat, you could sit in the ivy. If
Oh
you
yeah.
want to take, if you
Because
want to
I
take a
just
comfortable seat, you could
I
just sit in
literally
the
just showed
window.
my mom a picture of it. I was like, Mom, this is it here. I was
Yeah.
like, this, look how big the crowd is. And I was explaining it to her. So it's good to know that there is places to sit
Oh,
because
there's look
she,
right. That entire square is surrounded
okay.
by very chic bars.
Oh, nice.
So you
Okay.
don't
Okay. This is
have to
great.
slum it, ladies. You don't have
Yeah.
to slum it. You can go into a really chic bar. It's the place, and you'll
Gorgeous.
be taking the stage where famously Bill Clinton took to the
Oh,
stage in
oh my God.
1995. If anybody's been
Wow.
watching Derry Girls, that famous scene.
Yeah.
A lot of famous people have been there, and it's a great big wide open space.
I know. Well, on Sunday now, I shouldn't be plugging other people's gigs because I'm trying to
Do
plug my own. But on Sunday, the gig rig at the opening of the Fleadh,
yeah.
a friends of mine called Quitcha are
Mm.
playing at 6 o'clock, and then my mother, who's playing a gig with Sharon Shannon on Saturday,
Oh,
Sharon Shannon is playing at 8 o'clock. So we're leaving Castlebar to go to Belfast, Castlebar and Mayo, which is going to be crazy after Mayo winning the All Ireland yesterday,
yeah. Oh gosh, of
and leaving.
course.
And
Yes.
I know, and then leaving to go to Belfast, and we're going to try and make it for those two shows, and never mind all the Cayley bands that are on before. They're all the top, the
Yeah.
best Cayley bands in the country. So we can't wait to be there. And then we're just going to be there all week, taking it all in and building up to my show on the Thursday. We just can't
Belfast
wait.
is well warmed up. We've had the 12th of July, we've had
Yes,
Trad Fest, we've had Whiskey Week, we've had Tenants Vital. We are ready and waiting
I
for this
know.
now.
I just
We're
don't know
on
how. I don't
fine
know how you're able
voice.
to manage it all. I'd say
It's
like I've
party.
had a weekend of singing and
Yeah.
dancing and all, but
Yeah.
Belfast have had it for the last 3 weeks.
We have
So I
just
just don't
been
know.
non-stop
Yeah,
partying. That's the one thing about Northern Ireland. It's just the non-stop. We like to embrace a party. And I really would like to say to people, if you think you don't like Irish music, think again. There's
I
all
know.
kinds.
But that's it is. There is a mix. So like I have never actually done my own show at the Fleadh before because I've never been considered very, very traditional. So I'm kind of in a mix between folk and traditional. And Niamh
Yeah.
Berry in particular is even more like singer-songwriter. Like she's kind of in the same reign of Lankum and all of these
Yeah.
incredible
Yeah.
singers who are just coming out of Dublin and they're absolutely amazing. So for me, like I'm bringing on my own heritage of singing with the Black family and coming from Rathlin Island
You're bringing
and
Rathlin.
I'm bringing the
You're bringing
Dublin Rathlin thing.
Rathlin.
So I have a split personality where I do feel I'm so Rathlin-y, but and like I just feel like I'm from there.
You
And
are.
then I'm up on Rathlin. They're like they do it. I am accepted
Of course you
an
are. As a
honorary
good
Rathlin
North
person.
Antrim Rathlin girl.
Yeah. But
Well, so
then I
where can
suppose when
people
I'm
get
in Dublin, I'm
tickets?
the biggest Dublin head ever. Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? Where can people get tickets for your gig?
Oh, I think it's Ticket Solve. Is that the? I think it is. It's online anyway. But Music Capital website is where you're going to get it. If you just look online on my Facebook, I've got links up there, and on my website, it's all there. But the tickets are online; they're available now, and we're so looking forward to it. It's going to be a
And
big, great
let's
party, and I'll
support.
have a voice. Be able to
Her
sing
voice will
again.
have come back. She's going to have a
Yeah.
bit of honey and lemon to drink.
Yes,
Go along and see this amazing lady, and her mum and her aunt, and
I
everybody is
know
going
it's
to
going to
be
be
there.
amazing.
We are bringing the party to Belfast. Thank you so much for talking to us, and
Thanks
I
so
can't
much.
wait to
Thanks for
see your
having me.
gig.
It's going to be
Good
great. Thanks
luck.
so much.